morning, my friends. Today we're going to make hardtack in the sport. Here we are with our hardtack pieces. So I made them kind of thick like the recipe, which I will include the link to. Made them kind of thick, but I did want to make them a little skinny because the recipe called to make them about 3 inches, and I will kind of want them to be a little bit more flat in the in the sport here. I did also cut the recipe in half just so I could try to fit it all in one sport, so I don't have to try to juggle multiple. Actually, you know what, that's kind of heads up, nice way to cut crackers if you're making crackers or the like. Pizza cutter works fantastically. Oh, perfect, they all fit. So that being said, we'll go ahead and get out there and put it out in the sun. So my friends, so I have it set up. I actually don't want that far back because we all know that you want to leave about 1 inch to ½ inch space there for steaming reasons. That way it cooks a little bit better. I have a great day today. I should have waited till today to do the pizza, but according to the weather forecast, I wasn't supposed to have any sun today. So I am jumping on the opportunity right now. Yes, this is the Solar Table 60, by the way. In my pizza video, I used my 266, so I'm just charging that today and taking advantage of the sunlight. So I will see you guys. I'm gonna put it at about 20 minutes and then we'll come back and check. So I'll see you then. All right, here we are, my friends. We are at the 20-minute mark. Let's make sure okay, that's aiming in the right direction. This is nice and steamy. Let's see. It's still soft, which means we need to bake just a wee bit longer. So I'll go ahead and probably put these in. Actually, you know what? Part of it, I'm gonna give these a little bit of a vent here to get the moisture out. But I would say that I'm gonna give it another 15 minutes and see where we are at 15 minutes. So I'll see you back then. All right, we're at the 15-minute mark after our 20. You guys, I don't know if you can see the steam coming off. Let's see, get a little bit of moisture build up. They're still a little soft, so I'm gonna give them another, let's see, let's let my camera focus here. Yeah, because they're a little thick. I'm gonna go for another 10 minutes or so. Here we go. So I'm still doing that. So another 10 minutes and we'll see where we are. Here we are. Let's check. We were at the 10-minute mark again. Oh no, I dropped the panels. Those are getting solid a little bit more now. My arm's in the way. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so those are still a little squishy. I'm actually going to pull this one because it's getting wet. That's probably not helping. Yeah, it's super soft. So you can see it's still super soft. I think what I'm going to do, it's actually pretty tasty though. So even for being soft, I have this one running because I had some scraps. I made more. So I was just testing to see. We're running the same times in the Go as well. I'm going to say I'm going to leave it at 20 minutes and see where we go from there. All right, here we go. All right, friends, I actually moved this because I don't know if you can see my solar table's kind of in the shade, and I'm wondering if that's part of the contribution of why this is still pretty gummy. So I'm going to try again for another 20 minutes and see where that puts us, because this is going a lot longer than it really should. I've made crackers before, and while they weren't this thick, they definitely didn't take this much time. So I'm hoping that it's just that it was a direct sunlight issue. So we are now in fully direct sunlight and we can see what's going on. Here we are 20 minutes later in full sun. Can you hear that sound? That is gorgeous. These are much more solid now. Still slightly squishy. I don't know if they're gonna firm up anymore. I mean, I don't know if you can see that. They're cooked through and through. I think I'm gonna give them another 10 minutes. Because it tastes pretty okay. They're not pasty anymore. But I think they just need to crisp up to that crunchy hardtack goodness. So I'll try another 10 minutes. All right, here we are. 20 minutes later. Can you guys see? Let's see if I can get a good angle. Yeah, you can see that, right? You can see the steam flying out. It's pretty cool. I like it maybe when stuff like that works out like that. All right, here we are. These are much crispier. Let's see. Freaking. It's hot. Oops, sorry guys, my finger was in the way. Yep, these are a lot more solid. I'm not even sure how long that would take to do in here because we had it kind of in the shade, so it wasn't even direct sunlight. My best advice is probably set it up for every 30 minutes or so and then check and make sure that you're letting steam escape. So otherwise, yeah, these are nice and crispy now. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this up and then and take them inside and let them. I don't know if you guys can see that steam. It's so cool. This one's gonna take a little bit longer. If I mark this at about 10 minutes, I'd put this one probably about an hour to 45 minutes. But if all you have is a little bit of time, some sunshine, and the ingredients for hardtack, you can always make it. Put it in an airtight container, and then what the cool thing with the go is if you only have the go, you can make a little thing of instant soup or bouillon and dip your hardtack in there and have something nice to snack on. But overall, that's how that works out. So I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. I already know they taste pretty good, so I'm very happy with it. And like I said, I'll have the recipe that I used in my description. Like I said, I also I did divide the recipe in half because I didn't want to use much more than just the one single sport, and I ended up using the single sport and the go. So which is all right. It's not that big of a deal. So if you guys have any suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments, and otherwise I hope that I'll see you guys next time. Quick, I wanted to show you, some of them actually ended up burnt. Those brown ones were at the far end. So and I don't have as many right now because my kids got a hold of them and started gnawing on them, and I think they're kind of fun because they can sit there and suck on them for 5 minutes and then pull off little chunks. So it is as described. Let's see if I can, there we go. As you can hear, it's crispy and crunchy. So I just wanted to leave that with you guys real quick.